We'll now move the bumper out to 13 feet off the end of the dock. Attempt number 1 for Deb and Silas, 13 feet from the end of that surface, 2 feet above it. Bumper set at 13 feet. That means 45-second countdown begins now. Oh, good little man. Near miss.
One more, yes.
On a miss, that 45-second countdown begins as soon as the dog comes up out of the water. Oh, good boy. That will be the third and final miss, unfortunately. That will complete their day with a final score of 12 feet. Good boy, Silas. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to, looks like Taylor with Blitz this time. Blitz will be doing a practice attempt at the 14-foot mark. Practice attempt at 14 feet coming up right here for Taylor and Blitz. Good boy, go get it. Easy peasy, good boy, Blitz. Gonna move up 1 foot. Attempt number 1 coming up here at 15 feet. And there's Mom Camry, and who do we have here? A baby Blitz. He does look just like Dad. Good boy, another successful catch there at 16 feet. That's 2 grabs, no misses yet for this team. Move that bumper now 2 feet over the surface of the dock, 17 feet off the end. Attempt number 1 coming up right here for Taylor and Blitz. Oh, near miss. Good run, buddy. Good boy, Blitz. Yep. $15. Time. Second and final attempt coming up right here at 17 feet. Grab here, we move on to 18 feet. That a boy, that ties the personal best. I was just informed. That a boy, Blitz. Now going to move on to 18 feet off the end of the dock. No, my mic was. Attempt number 1 coming up right here for Taylor and Blitz, 18 feet off the end of that dock. That was a beautiful video we had going there, Hatch. Can I watch that again somehow?
It'll come back.
Oh, it's on a loop? Fan? Who is that? That was beautiful.
You're live.
Here we go, buddy. Jumping. Oh. Reset. Here we go. Go, get buddy. Oh, good boy, Blitz. Second and final attempt coming up right here at 18 feet. 45-second countdown begins now for Blitz. You need one of those, Cindy Lou. You need a baby Blitz. Second and final run coming up right here. We get a grab, get a new personal best, and move on to 19. A miss here would unfortunately end their morning. Good boy, good attempt, buddy. We'll give them a final score of 17 feet, tying their personal best in air retrieve. Next up, that will bring us to Peter and Blue once we get Big Boy Blitz leashed up and out the back door here. All the way from Boise, Idaho, this is Peter Davidson and his black Labrador Retriever Blue. Attempt number one coming up right here, 16 feet off the end of that dock. Good boy, Blue. Easy peasy grab at 16. Gonna move that bumper out 1 foot to 17 feet off the end. Big jumping black Labrador Retriever Blue. Bumper set, that starts a 45-second countdown for Peter and Blue. I love this little screen hat. Good man, Blue. Another nice grab, 17 feet off the end. Gonna move out 1 more foot to 18 feet. Even I can stay entertained now. Here we go right here. Got jump number one coming up 18 feet off the end. Bumper set. Restarts our 45-second clock. Good man. We're still clean going out to 19 feet off the end of the dock. Blue has a personal best of 19 feet in air retrieve. That's what we're going for right here. On deck, Data, Bullet, Duke, and Jax right now trying to tie a personal best right here, 19 feet off the end of that dock for Peter and Blue. Trying to tie a personal best here, Julie. And yes, I said it because we're on live air.
That's not where that should.
That was my bad knee. Oh, he almost got it. Good boy, Blue. This would tie that personal best. Second and final run coming up right here, 19 feet. We get this, we tie a personal best and move on to 20 feet. Miss here would unfortunately end their day. Go get it, Lou. Oh, so close yet again. Good boy. We'll give them a final score of 18 feet in air retrieve. Good boy. Next up, that's going to bring us to Abby and Data. So it looks like we got attempt number 1 coming up without practice, starting at 8 feet for Abby and Data. Bumper set. Attempt 1 coming up right here, 8 feet off the end of the dock. Good boy, Data. Data has a personal best of 11 feet in air retrieve. New to the game, only utilizing a little bit of this dock. Wow, that was a phenomenal picture. Bumper now set, 45-second countdown begins. Good man, Data, easy peasy, 9 feet off the end. Now going to move out to 10 feet off the end. Once again, that bumper set 2 feet over the surface of the dock, which equates to 4 feet over the surface of the water. Bumper set, 45-second countdown begins. Attempt number 1, 10 feet off the end of that dock. Oh, good boy, Data, near miss. "45-second countdown restarted the second he came up and out of that water. Attempt number 2 coming up right here. We get a catch here. We move on to 11 feet, which would tie a personal best, or a miss here would end their day. Ooh. Unfortunately, that will be a double miss, 10 feet off the end, so they will end their day with a final score of 9 feet. Good job, Data. Next up, that will bring us to Bullet, the golden retriever. Not sure who the handler will be just yet. Looks like Camry and Bullet. You practice attempt 7 feet off the end of the dock coming right here. 45-second timer starts. Let's go get it, Bullet. Silly man, Bullet. Good boy, just in the nick of time, got that off. There. Attempt number 1 coming up right here from 7 feet off the end. Good man, Bullet. He finally remembered what he was doing just in the nick of time. 2 seconds remained on the clock when he took off the end of the dog. Once this bumper's set, that 45-second clock will start one more time. Bumper set, 45-second countdown begins for Camry and Bullet. Much better, buddy. You remembered. Good job. Forgot what I was doing, but now I remember. Good boy, Bullet. Easy peasy. 8 feet off the end. Now moving on to 9 feet. Bumper now set. Good boy, another easy grab. Gonna move now out to 10 feet off the end of that dock. Recent average of 9 feet for Bullet. We just tied that. Good man, Bullet. Easy grab, 10 feet off the end. Now moving out to 11 feet off the end. Still no misses. Good boy, Bullet. Those of you tuning in out there in live stream land, our distance splash number 1 will be beginning at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, or 2 hours from now. This is Air Retrieve Splash 101, our first of 2 for the weekend. Bumper set, 45-second countdown begins. Good boy. Where you going, Bullet? True golden retriever fashion right there. I'll do it on my time. Here we go, buddy. This will be attempt number 1 at 12 feet. Once again, each team gets a total of 3 misses or 2 misses at any one given distance. Whichever occurs first will eliminate the team from competition. Bumper set, 45-second countdown begins. Attempt number 1 coming up right here, 12 feet off the end of the dock for bullet. Getting close to that personal best range. Good boy. Easy grab, 12 feet off the end for Camry and bullet. First attempt, 13 feet off the end, coming right here once that bumper's set. Bumper set, 45-second countdown begins. Attempt number 1, 13 feet off the end for Camry and bullet. Good run, buddy. Near miss. That will be the first miss of the morning. Need a grab here to move on to 14 feet. Miss coming up on this run would end their morning. We're hoping to get a catch here and move on one more time. So again, that bumper now sets 13 feet off the end of the dog. That 45-second countdown and reset once that dog came up and out of the water there. Attempt number 2 coming up for bullet and Camry. Oh, good boy. That's going to reset that miss and give us a total of 3. Completely filled the box now onto 14 foot for bullet. Bumper set, 45-second countdown begins. This is attempt number 1 at 14 feet for Camry and bullet. Oh, good boy. Near miss. Second and final run coming up right here at 14 feet. We're down to our final miss for Camry and bullet. We'll be taking their 30-second timeout, which starts right now. The 45-second clock starts once this time expires. 15 seconds. Time's up. 45-second clock begins now. Second and final run coming up right here, 14 feet for Camry and bullet. Had a good run going, kind of let off the gas at the end. Going to be their final miss of the morning for bullet. 7 total catches, our final score of 13 feet for Camry and bullet. Duke, Jax, Layla, and Scout due up next. Yes. I have no numbers. Coming up right here for Janae and Duke at 17 feet off the end of that dock. This is their recent average and only 1 foot shy of their personal best of 18 feet off the end of that dock. Big jumping Weimaraner here. Miss. Good run down the dock. Looked like he just missed it to the right. Missed his target. Looked like he had plenty of distance on that jump. 45-second timer has restarted. Attempt number 2 coming up right here. Second and final run coming at 17 feet for Janae and Duke. Oh, okay. "15 seconds, Janae." Time. 45-second countdown begins now. Second and final attempt for Duke coming up right here, 17 feet off the end. We get a grab here. We move on to 18 feet. A miss would unfortunately end their day with a double miss. Go get it, buddy. Fall, fall, come on. Oh, not quite enough. Good boy, Duke. Almost had it. Almost had it. That was about as close as it comes. Sorry, buddy. You need to hit it about that much harder. That was oh so close to falling. That being said, they do not need to come down with the bumper in their mouth. It just needs to fall off both of those hooks. Only one hook like that one there doesn't cut it. We need them both to unclip. That is fancy. I don't know, way over my head, but that's fancy. It's beautiful though. Next up on the dock, that's gonna bring us to Jensen and her little man, Jax. Jax has a personal best in air retrieve, 11 feet off the end of that dock. Recent average, 9 feet and 8 inches. So this will be a practice attempt at 7 feet off the end. Crushed that one, good little man. Attempt number 1 gonna come up from that exact spot, 7 feet off the end for little man Jax. Little man Jax. Attempt number 1 coming up right here, 7 feet off the end. Big jumping little mini shepherd. Seven still, yep. Go get it, little buddy. Beautiful run and push off the end. Good job, little man. Beautiful air retrieve run. Good boy. Gonna move that out 1 more foot to 8 feet off the end. Brand new team to air retrieve right here, just barely started. See them also only utilizing part of the dock. Great way for new dogs to learn this game. Here we go, little man. Attempt number 1, 8 feet off the end. Let's go get it. Bumper set, 45-second clock begins. Good boy, got that one easily as well. Good little man, Jax. Getting back up there, ready to go for our first attempt coming up here, 9 feet off the end, which would tie his current average. Each competitor is allowed to begin events 2 feet below their current average, which was 9 feet for Jax. He started at 7, which is his shortest number possible to begin. Right now we got our first attempt coming 9 feet off the end for Jensen and little man Jax. Good job, little man. Good job. Bumper set, 45-second clock begins now. Attempt number 1, 10 feet off the end of the dock. Here we go, little man. Beautiful run. That was absolutely perfect. Exactly the way we teach it. Good boy. Picture perfect run down the dock that time for Jensen and Jax. Now we're going to move out 1 more foot. Be attempt number 1, 11 feet off the end. This would tie a personal best. Bumper set, 45-second countdown begins. Attempt number 1, 11 feet off the end. Catch here does tie a personal best. That, boy, that was beautiful. We still have 0 misses. Good little man. Now we're going to move out to 12 feet off the end. This would be a brand new personal best for little man Jax. Bumper set, 45-second countdown begins. These guys use very little of it. This would be a brand new personal best, 12 feet off the end for Jensen and Jax. Oh, so close, all but grazed it, just missed. Got it. They are taking their 30-second break right now. This will be 12, or is 12, excuse me, yes. 15 seconds. Time. 45-second timer now begins. Second final run at a new personal best. Right here, 12 feet off the end for little man Jax. Oh, so close on run number 1. Oh, I thought he had it. I thought he had it. Good boy, Jax. Not quite. That will end their day with tying a personal best of 11 feet. Good little man, Jax. 5 total catches. Good boy. Good little man, Jax. Wonderful job by Jensen and Jax, tying a personal best 11 feet off the end of the dock. Great job, guys. Good luck. They're headed to regionals right now. They needed to get that one last leg in. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to, it looks like Taylor and Little Miss Layla. Big jumping Layla's got a personal best of 18 feet. Current average almost that big at 17 feet. Going to do a practice right here at 15 feet, which is their lowest allowable number. Big jumping little red girl. Practice attempt coming up right here for Taylor and Layla, 15 feet off the end. Good girl, Layla. Big jumping little red dog, very new to the sport, already has a huge personal best of 18 feet. Perfect. Attempt number 1 coming up here, 16 feet off the end. Once that bumper is set, our 45-second countdown will begin. Only 1 foot lower than her current average, 2 feet off her personal best. Bumper set, 45-second countdown begins right now. Here we go on jump number 1 for Taylor and Little Miss Layla. Huge jumping little girl, brand new to the sport. One of the girls from Soaring Goldens. Wonderful team, wonderful breeding program they have. Good girl, that was a good run, and she just didn't finish the grab. She hit it and didn't attempt to pull it down, unfortunately. Had plenty of speed, plenty of height to take that down. It just did not happen, unfortunately. All the components look good. She just didn't rip it down. Let's try that again. Little girl's second and final attempt. 45-second timer began the second she came up out of the water. Get a grab here and we'll move on to 17 feet. Miss here would unfortunately end their day with no score. Let's go get it, little girl. Wow, she made that look easy. Looked like the same run she had the first time. She just finished the run off really nicely that time. Both runs had plenty to rip that bumper down. Just decided she didn't want it on the first one, I guess. Bumper now will be moved out to 18 feet, which would tie a personal best. Oh, excuse me, this is 17 feet. I was looking at the wrong line, I'm sorry. This is at 17 feet. I was looking at the wrong line on my sheet. I knew that didn't seem right. Attempt number 1, 17 feet off the end of the dock right here for Taylor and Little Miss Layla. girl. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, Layla. Bumper set, 45-second countdown begins right now. This would tie a personal best 18 feet off the end of that dock, 2 feet over the dock, which equates to 4 feet over the surface of the water. Attempt number 1 coming up right here. Taylor and Layla. Oh, that was a great run. Just missed it. Good girl, Layla. One more attempt coming up right here, 18 feet off the end. 45-second timer will start the second she exits the pool. Yep. We'll do our 30-second timeout, so that will be what... It'll be the 30-second timeout, not the 45-second clock. $15 seconds. Time. 45-second countdown begins now. Second and final run coming up right here, 18 feet off the end. Right here, this would tie a personal best. Let's go get it, Layla. Oh, that was so close. Good job, little girl. That will end with a final score of 17 feet for Layla and Taylor. Good runs down the dock. She looked absolutely fantastic today. Next up on the dock, this is Sarah and Scout. Brand new team to air retrieve. Scout already has a great personal best of 13 feet. This will be a 10-foot practice attempt. Current average of 12 feet. Personal best of 13. Let's go get it, little girl. Good girl, beautiful practice run right there. We're going to stay right there for our first jump. We'll be beginning at 10 feet, the lowest allowable number for them. Once again, once this bumper is set, Sarah and Scout will have 45 seconds to begin the run. When that time expires, as long as the dog is going forward and completes the run, it does count. If they haven't begun or if the dog stops, it would be a timeout. Bumper set. That a girl, easy peasy. Easy, easy peasy, good girl, Scouty. Good job, little Scout. I want to thank all of our helpers here this weekend. Can't do these events without you. I thank Luigi Productions running this live stream, making sure all your stats are updated immediately. Wonderful job Julie and Randy do each and every week, or each and every one of our events. Thank Atlas Outfitters as well, makers of the finest toy in the game. We're the official team, official toy of North America Diving Dogs. Wasatch Canine Fitness and Training, leaders of all things dock diving. Good girl, Scouty. Easy grab, 11 feet off the end. That's going to move us to 12 feet off the end, which is her current average. On deck, Ripple, Rhodey, Scarlet, and Rogue. Right now at that bumper set, we have our first attempt 12 feet off the end for Sarah and Scout. Bumper set, 45-second countdown begins right now. Oh. Good run, didn't quite have the lift she needed to grab that one. Second and final run coming up right here for Sarah and Scout. 45-second timer begins right now. Grab here, we move on to 13 feet. Miss here would unfortunately end their day with a final score of 11 feet. Second and final run coming up right here, 12 feet off the end for Sarah and Scout. Oh. Once again, another nice looking run. Did not quite have the lift she needed to get that toy. Good girl, Scouty. Final score of 11 feet for Sarah and Scout. Next up, that's going to bring us to Trina and her Border Collie, Ripple. Little Miss Ripple has a current personal best of 11 feet, current average of 10 feet. Bumper set at 9 feet, no practice coming right here for Trina and Ripple. Rhodey, Scarlet, Rogue, Basil due up next. Right now, attempt one for Trina and Ripple. Good girl, Ripple. Great job, Ripple. Great grab, 9 feet off the end. Successful grab there, 9 feet, 10 foot coming up right here, which would be only 1 foot off their personal best. At 10 feet. Attempt number one coming up right here for Trina and Little Miss Ripple. good run, little girl. "45-second timer has begun for jump number 2 for Trina and Ripple." Go get it, little girl. Grab right here, move on to 11 feet. That a girl! Good job, Ripple. Very, very good. That resets our misses for 2 more. Now moving on out to 11 feet, which would tie a personal best for Little Miss Ripple. Bumper set, 45-second countdown begins. This would tie a personal best once again, 11 feet off the end of that dock for Trina and Little Miss Ripple. Rhodey, Scarlet, Rogue, Basil do up next. Right now, attempt number 1 to tie a personal best for Trina and Ripple, 11 feet off the end of the dock. Almost had it. Good girl, Ripple. One more attempt coming up right here. 45-second clock starts now. Second and final attempt coming up here at 11 feet to tie their personal best. This is Air Retrieve Splash 101, our first splash of the weekend. Distance Splash 1 comes up 11 a.m. Mountain Time. Oh, so close yet again. Good girl, Ripple. Those all looked great. Going to be a final score of 10 feet for Trina and Ripple. Great, great runs down the dock for Trina and Ripple. Going to give them that final score of 10 feet, their last successful grab. Good girl, Ripple. Now on the dock is Cindy, Deb, and Little Miss Rhodey. Rhodey has a personal best of 15 feet. Current average right at 15 feet as well. Brand new to the event. Very new dog to dock in general. Great little border staffy. Oh, really? What title? Air Retrieve Junior. To Trina and Ripple, they just earned an Air Retrieve Junior title on that run of 10 feet. Now on the dock, Cindy, Deb, and Rhodey. Crushed it. Good girl, Rhodey. That was a practice at 13 feet off the end of the dock. Where? 13? We're going to stay right there for attempt number 1, 13 feet off the end. That is the lowest number they can begin at as well. Cindy up there in the pink just had complete knee replacement 9 days ago. Already up there on the dock again with Rhodey. Brave, brave woman. A week ago Thursday, total knee replacement on her right leg. I believe it was the right one. No, left. Left leg. Right as I'm looking at her. Bumper set. 45-second clock has begun. Attempt number 1 at 13 feet for Cindy and Rhodey. Killed it. Good girl. That's beautiful. Crushed that bumper. That a girl. That a girl, Rhodey. That was absolutely beautiful. Just over a year old, new to the sport, new to air retrieve as well. Already got a great personal best of 15 feet, setting her first ever air retrieve competition. This is her second. Bumper set, 45-second countdown begins. Attempt number 1 coming in right here, 14 feet off the end of the dock for Cindy and Rhodey. That a girl, Rhodey. That's going to bring us on out to 15 feet, which would tie a personal best. Bumper set, 45-second clock begins. Attempt number 1 at 15 feet. That a girl, made it look easy, and that does tie a personal best at 15 feet. Good girl, Rhodey. This girl is going to be a force as she grows up and gets older. Good girl, Rhodey. This would be a brand new personal best, 16 feet off the end, 2 feet over the surface of that dock down there. It's 8 feet wide by 40 feet long. Run number 1 at a brand new personal best, 16 feet off the end. Oh, so close. Good girl, Rhodey. Good job, Rhodey. Great looking run, just not quite enough to get that bumper down. Second and final run right here at a brand new personal best of 16 feet off the end of that dock. Cindy and her puppy Rhodey. Oh, so close. Great looking run. We'll give them a final score of 15 feet, tying their personal best. Great job by Cindy and Rhodey, tying that personal best 15 feet off the end of that dock. Once again, Cindy only 9 days post. Next up, it is Camry and Scarlett. Little Miss Scarlett has a great personal best of 18 feet, recent average at 17 feet. Practice attempt right here at 15 feet off the end, the lowest number they can begin at. Big hop off the end. The whole run looked like that. She bounced the whole way down. Gonna move it out 1 foot for our first official jump to 16 feet. I agree with Nicole on that. She hopped down the entire dock like a bunny. Still made it look awfully easy. Attempt number 1 coming up right here for Camry and Scarlett, 16 feet off the end of that dock. Bumper set, 45-second countdown begins. That a girl, Scarlett. That a girl. Big jumping little girl Scarlett, brand new to the sport and this event as well. Part of that lineup from the Soaring Goldens. Camry and her husband Taylor. Saw him earlier with Blitz. Here we go, attempt number 1, 17 feet off the end of the dock coming right here. Bumper set, 45-second timer begins. Big jump that time and crushed that bumper. Good girl, Scarlett. This next one would tie a personal best. If it's anything like that last jump, she's going to make this look awfully easy as well. That was a huge push off the end and a big grab 17 feet off the end for Little Miss Scarlett. Now we're going to move that bumper out once again to 18 feet. Would tie her personal best. Bumper set, 45 seconds now begins. That a girl. She made that look easy, and that does tie her personal best. I agree. She is one of my favorites. I got to carry her on the dock last time. That was the highlight of my weekend. This would be a brand new personal best. Let's go get it, Scarlett. 19 feet off the end of the dock for a brand new dog. Big jumping red golden retriever, Camry and Scarlett. Oh, so close. Just grazed it. Good girl, Scarlett. Second and final attempt coming up right here. 19 feet off the end for Little Miss Scarlett. Okay. We'll be taking their 30-second break. Time starts right now for that. Once that 30 seconds expires, we go right into their timed 45-second run. 15 seconds. Time. 45-second timer begins right now. Here we go. Second and final run at a new personal best for Camry and Scarlett. 19 feet off the end of that dog. She hit it. Good run, Scarlett. We almost had it. Good girl. That's going to give us a final score of 18 feet, tying that personal best. Unfortunately, no brand new personal best, but we did tie it. Good girl, Scarlett. Those are some great runs down the dock. Fantastic air retrieve splash. That was amazing. Great job by Camry and Little Miss Scarlett. Has to be carried on the dock to get her big jumps out of her. Fun little girl, Scarlett. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to a brand new team to air retrieve. This is Candy and her Australian Shepherd, Rogue. Very first ever time on the dock for air retrieve for this team. On deck, we got Basil, Willow, and Grim to round out air retrieve splash 101. Bumper set, 45-second timer begins. This will be a 6-foot practice attempt. Oh, no practice, sorry, just 6-foot attempt. Thought she said she was doing a practice, but I guess I had that wrong. Attempt number 1 coming up right here for Candy and Rogue, 6 feet out the end. Good girl, Rogue. That will be their first ever score in air retrieve. Successful catch, 6 feet off the end. We will move out in 1-foot increments once again. Next attempt will come from 7 feet off the end, 2 feet over the surface of that dog. Bumper set, 45-second clock begins. Attempt number 1, 7 feet right here. That a girl, Rogue. Successful catch right there, 7 feet off the end. Now we'll move it out 1 more foot again to 8 feet. Bumper set. Good girl, Rogue. Successful grab, 8 feet off the end. We're going to move out 1 more time to 9 feet off the end. You're good, Hatch. Bumper now set, 9 feet off the end. Good girl. Moving on out to 10 feet, no misses yet for Candy and Rogue. Now set 10 feet off the end. Good girl, Rogue. Gonna move it out one more time, 11 feet off the end. Still no misses for Candy and Rogue. Break. Attempt number 2 coming up right here for Candy and Rogue. Two coming up right here. Next up on the dock, we're down to our final 2 dogs of Air Retrieve Splash. Oh, excuse me, 3 dogs left in Air Retrieve Splash 101. This is Peter and Basil. Willow and Grim to round out Air Retrieve Splash 101. Little Miss Basil's first time ever up on the dock for Air Retrieve. Brand new team right here. Saw Peter up there earlier with his older black lab, Blue. This is his little puppy, Basil, chocolate lab. Bumper set, practice 6 feet off the end for Peter and Basil. Starting at 7. Attempt number 1 will come from 7 feet off the end of the dock right here for Peter and Basil. First ever attempt at Air Retrieve. Bumper now set. Easy peasy, good girl, Basil. Good job, Basil. Made that look awfully easy, 7 feet off the end. We will now move to 8 feet. On deck is Willow, followed by Grim to round out Air Retrieve Splash 101. Right now we got attempt 1 coming 8 feet off the end for Peter and Basil. Bumper set, 45-second countdown begins. Good puppy, Basil. Good girl. Beautiful. Good job, Basil, making this look very, very easy. Beautiful. Good job, Basil. This could be one of those where she jumps till she can't jump anymore. First time ever playing air retrieve officially with North America Diving Dogs. Yes. Second timer begins. Attempt number 1 coming up right here, 12 feet off the end for Peter and Basil. Making this look awfully easy. Ooh. Good run, Basil. Will be their first miss. 12 feet off the end. Attempt number 2 coming up right here. 45-second timer begins. There you go, good girl. Going to move out one more foot now to 13 feet off the end of the dog with that successful catch at 12 feet. Already witnessed a handful of personal bests for Peter and Basil. A new one 13 feet off the end with a grab right here. Bumper now set 13 feet off the end. Here we go, attempt number 1 for Peter and Basil. Final 2 dogs after Basil for splash 1 will be Willow and Grim. I feel you there, Hatch. That a girl. Holy cow, Basil. Now moving on to 14 feet. 2 misses remain for Peter and Basil. Only that one missed. Then we got a succeeding grab to move on. Bumper set. 45-second timer begins. Beautiful run down the dock. Will be miss number 2. Got a second and final attempt coming up at 12 feet right here. You made her miss the ramp. Second and final attempt coming up right here, 14 feet off the end for Peter and Basil. Oh, good run. Good job, Basil. Final score of 13 feet. That was pretty amazing for the puppy Basil. Going to bring us to the final 2 dogs of Air Retrieve Splash 101 on the dock. Next will be Willow, the Golden Retriever. Will be Taylor and Willow. Will be a practice attempt coming from 12 feet right here.
Here we go, Willow. Practice attempt coming up right here. Good job, Willow. Gonna move it out 1 foot for our first official attempt at 13 feet. Current average of 14 feet for Willow, personal best of 16 feet. Bumper now set, 45-second timer begins. Attempt number 1 coming up right here. 13 feet off the end for Taylor and Willow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nice job, Willow. Once again, those of you out there in live stream land, distance splash 1 will commence in just under 1 hour at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. What? Attempt number 1 coming up 14 feet off the end. So what? A 30-second break right now. Still seem. Time. Here we go, second and final run coming up right here at 14 feet off the end. Beautiful run and a great grab for Willow right there. That was fantastic. Made that one look awfully easy. Silly girl, you got the toy in your mouth. Second timer begins. missed her target. Jump right on by the right-hand side of it.
That was not good. That was bad.
That will unfortunately end their day with a final score of 14. And that will bring us to the final dog of Air Retrieve Splash 101. It is Abby and her Dutch Shepherd Grim. Great job to Taylor and Little Miss Willow. Attempt number one coming up 18 feet off the end for Grim. There's a 19 and a personal best of 20 for Grim. Good boy, Grim. Easy peasy grab, 18 feet off the end. Move out 1 foot off that one. Bumper set, 45-second timer begins. Attempt number one coming 19 feet off the end for Abby and Grim. Second and final run coming up right here. 19 feet off the end. Successful grab already 18 feet off the end. This would get this team within 1 foot of their personal best. Boy, good job, buddy. Made that one look awfully easy. This next attempt could tie a personal best. I'm going to move it now 20 feet off the end of that dog. Bumper set, 45-second countdown begins. Attempt number 1 coming up right here at 20 feet for Abby and Grimm. Good boy. Got it. 30-second timeout begins. We will immediately go into their 45-second timer as soon as that expires. Second and final attempt coming up right here at 20 feet for Abby and Grimm. 15 seconds. Time. 45-second timer has begun. Oh, good boy, near miss. And that will be a final miss at 20, and a final score of 19 feet for Abby and Grimm. That will conclude Air Retrieve Splash 101, first distance splash of the day, coming up in approximately 41 minutes.